here, and we're doing some live drawing today. I'm going to be working on some returns. I'm going to be doing some coloring, and we're going to see how that goes. Because that kind of thing is always fun. See how many people join us. If it's all, hey, it's a little intimate gathering. If not, hey, you know what? Feel free to invite your friends.
It's a little intimate gathering. If not,
That's weird. All right, then. That was super strange. It's hearing my voice redirected over here. All right. So, yeah, if it's a small little intimate thing, then we're just gonna, you know, do what we do over here. Invite your friends. And hey, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to give us a like, because that's always fun. Helps more people find us. And hey, if not, then if not. All right. So today, like I said, we're working on some return sketches. This is Dinosaur. I'm gonna be doing a lot of pink on this character, so some pink over here, some pink over here, and I might work on some original sketches. Hey, what's up, E3? I'm doing all right, trying to get back on the schedule. This is our second stream this week. So we're back on the regular schedule of 2 streams a week, and anything else is a bonus. How you guys doing? I know that Bookworms just hit. Hey, Ren K, how's it going? Like I said, you guys, if you're hanging out here, feel free to comment like these guys are doing in the chat, and then just give the video a like. The likes do help people find us who might be looking for GPK content. So yeah, and hey, if you have comments on the drawing, feel free to say, chime in, do all that good stuff. In the meantime, hey, E3 Art says, nice, glad to see you back. Enjoy your show. Missed the last live show. Well, hopefully, we're on track to get back to doing this all the time, Still trying to figure out if we're going to do Unicon, but if we do, hey, maybe by then we'll be able to do one of these lives there, So right now I'm drawing dinosaur. I always want to say dinosaur, but it's dinosaur. I'm doing some highlights here. Gonna add some from different color. And again, remember, sometimes I do hit the holder on the camera. So if you see stuff getting bounced around, it's just because of me whacking stuff with my hand incidentally. Jason says, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's coming out pretty nice, right? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna put some background music on because I know we always enjoy the lo-fi mix here. NE3 says, nice, I have a table at Unicon for a show outside of my hometown. It would be cool to meet you. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll have to get on that soon. I don't want the tables to sell out before I get one, because that would be unfortunate. But yeah, for sure I will. I'm definitely planning on doing that show. I just need to get on that. I did add a few more events I'm doing over to my website for my events. That is cultclassicsaz.com. And hey, if you guys like horror movies, they did put a contest up on there where you can put your name and address, and you'll get a link to see a new movie where Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg are janitors by night and vampire hunters by day. It's called Day Shift. And if you put your info there, you'll automatically get a link for that. So, that's me sharing the wealth, because I don't need to see everything. Yeah, just make sure you do it today, because the contest ends tonight. All right, so here we go. And it's a link that gets sent to your email. All right, let's throw some pink on here. Dinah Shore is an old school character. I think she's from OS4, I think. And if you don't know a lot about Garbage Pail Kids, OS4 means Original Series 4. And I still need to get some Bookworms boxes. I went to a Walmart yesterday, but they didn't have it yet, so I'll have to try again later. That moment where you're drawing, you're like, oh, this marker smells good, which tells you how bad most of my markers smell. I'm trying to get that, dinosaur hue on here for this. And some people ask me, hey, Victor, why isn't there a video up of all your insert cards from Bookworms? And I'll say, there actually is a video. I just haven't posted it yet. So that'll probably go up tomorrow. So yeah, you can see all the cards I drew for Bookworms tomorrow on the channel here. So just subscribe to get that action that... it's like a break, kind of. Except I don't own any of the cards. Alright, we're throwing some more there. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, GPK questions, stuff like that, feel free to shoot those at me, because I am here for the next hour to entertain you with art, conversation, background music, all that stuff. I'm getting close to this one. It's funny, most of this one's going to be background. Went to one earlier, didn't find any. Yeah, I'm in that same boat. The Walmart I went to was like, I don't even know that we carry Garbage Pail Kids. I guarantee you they'll probably have some, though. Then they'll probably get bought while I'm not there. Kind of doing a loose color job on this guy since I seem to be going outside the lines. But hey, you know what? There is nothing wrong with going outside the lines. Bobby B says, hey, really wish I had the cash to buy Bookworms. All my cash is in vacation. Jasmine says September for that. Yep, September is what I am hearing as well. I will be happy for Bookworms to finally come out just so we can get past this debacle and I can get back to doing, commissions and returns and stuff. I am actually still totally undecided if I'm going to offer my Bookworms cards for commissions or just draw on them myself and see if people buy what I want to put on them. That's, it's funny how that's saying that it doesn't take much to spoil, the bat. Mega boxes are going for 35 plus tags. People posting they found some. Yeah, my friend Kevin at Gotham City, he is supposed to get some. And I'm going to buy some from him because I want some for me. And I also want some to have at Unicon and for my store, because you guys know I have a little collectible stall where I sell my art and action figures because I collect that stuff. So I'd like to do more stuff like that. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to do is I bought a lot of those Garbage Pail Kids figures. I'm going to do remark sketches on them. I'll have those at Unicon, hopefully. Like I said, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to give us a like. The more likes the stream gets, the more people see what we're doing. So ideally, we'd like to get more people in here, you know? I did post about it in some of the groups, so hopefully, you know, people will come as they see what we're doing. Upside is I am going to have a lot of blank cards on my way. I'm working on some more sets from different things, so will give me a chance to experiment more. I did also grab a lot of the GPK Madball sketch covers, so I might work on some of those. Yeah, be consistent on the uploads also. Yep, I know. I feel like we're getting there. Just, you know, having, you know, I posted a few videos every day this week. Just trying to get back to that. But mainly it's getting the word out that I'm doing live sketches again. You know, I don't know that we ever had like a ton of viewers. Like maybe a few times we had like 20 or something. I'm also going to start switching up our thumbnails. I think that'll probably help. And I see we got a couple more likes. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. And I put up that Jason sketch I did on Deal or No Deal for a couple minutes, and then I like pulled it because I was like, I think I'll just end up putting that on eBay. We got 7 people watching. That's pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. A lot of people hurting for cash right now. Did I delete? Yeah, because it had been up for a little while and nobody had like put a thing on it. So I felt like people were waiting to snipe it, and I just didn't want to do it that way. Especially since I think it was a good sketch, and a lot of people are paying for their returns right now. So I always sit on that one for a while. I ain't trying to compete with people trying to get their returns, you know? You know, it sucks because if Topps hadn't fucked up everything with the release of the set, I would have just done all, you know, offered all my commissions for Bookworms, and I probably would have made some decent scratch off of that, you know, but it didn't happen. So now I just got a lot of blanks, you know? And then it's like, you know, when you're at that point, it's like, I don't even really want to offer commissions. I'll just hold on to all my blanks for a while. Yeah, nobody had posted a deal, you know what I mean? Or an offer. So I just like, I've never done it before. I just changed my mind, you know, and I think that was fine since it wasn't up very long. It's not like I'm going to make a habit out of doing it, you know? It was just more like, I'm okay not doing this right now, you know? No, I hear you. It's not like I'm going to do it again. I didn't know about that, so I'll make a point not to do it again. It was only up there for like a minute. Yeah, I do think it's lame though when people start getting bids and, whatchamacallit, then they pull it, because that's lame. Alright, so there's that one. They're pretty cool. Yeah, it's more like trying to have fun with it because, like, such. You figure out how to get paint in Bitcoin or Ethereum on here yet? I don't know what that is. I mean, I know you're talking about cryptocurrency, but I've never used it, so I don't really know how that works. It's like, old man. Oh, you want to hear a funny story? I went to go get a sandwich the other day. I was wearing my Garbage Pail Kids shirt. This guy was like commenting on it. He's like, "Oh man, I'm shocked someone your age even knows about Garbage Pail Kids." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Like, well, what are you, like 25?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm like 43." So that was funny. I'm like, "Yeah," and he was like shocked. Like, "What?" I'm like, "Yep, old dude. I am an old dude who does not look like an old dude." I know. I'm like, I would have been more like, oh, 35. I'm like, dude, you got my age off by like a really big number. So, all right, let's have some fun with this one. And in case you guys are wondering, this is part of the thing I was working on where I'm coloring a lot of old sketches that I feel could be saved. All right, let's see here. So this one, there's so much black here, it is going to bleed, but that's part of the strategy since I'm going to use gray to kind of like mimic that oil painting look. When there's this much black, see what I mean? It's going to bleed, but don't worry, I'm taking that into account. Since I need to throw in gray in this piece, in certain areas, I am just going to try to hit the black just because it'll give me that vibe I'm looking for. Honestly, I think this one looked just fine in black and white, but let's try this experiment out. And some people are always surprised that I leave a lot of white space open sometimes, but I'm like, the thing is, it's negative space is its own color too. All right, here we go. Don't worry, once I start adding more colors, you'll see where this is going. All right. I am going to draw a one from scratch on here today, too, since I'm going to get through these, I feel like, fairly quick. Like I said, if you're joining the stream, please feel free to leave a like. Helps people find it, helps our streams grow when I do more. I'm very, like, you might notice I'm being very loose with these colors. Like, I'm not being very, like, precise, you know, but you'll see where that's all going. This set, whatever it was, I think it was Late to School, had very good cardstock because the bleed is not as bad as I was expecting. I mean, you guys are like, no, it looks like it's bleeding a lot. No, like, it's doing, the stock is doing what I want it to do right now. You put any faith in the Mandela effect? I don't. There's a thing with Mona Lisa and the hairnet. Nah, I don't actually, because I remember thinking Berenstain Bears was a weird spelling when I was a kid. It's always been the same to me, you know? Because I was really into those books. Mm-hmm. I think everyone wanted to be like Frankenstein, like Berenstein, you know? That's Jan and whatever, Berenstain is actually the name. And thanks, guys, for all the likes. I do appreciate that. All right. Doing this over here. I did pick up some GPK versus Madballs sketch covers, so I'm going to be doing some stuff on those. It's weird, but misremembering something is certainly easier to swallow than the alternative, but it's a cool concept. Yeah. It's just weird because we live in such a content creating culture nowadays that, like, anytime that there's something like, you know, an idea like the Mandela effect, you're going to see so many people talking about it because people are like, oh, I can do videos on that or whatever. It's honestly funny how often you see people making videos or content about things they're not really into just so they can get views or whatever. And I'm using a lot of this brown, but it's because I'm trying to mimic like an oil painting thing. And then we're going to introduce some more colors. All right, I'm going to start layering more colors. All right. Oh, yeah. I think it's a fun character, too. I think this was a good one to do for a, what do you call it, a piano? Suntan Superman. I don't know. I kind of feel like Tops likes trifolds, you know, and over time, it's going to be hard to see them. You know, it's like the same thing as a trifold, essentially, you know. All right. All right, let's get some grays flowing in this action. Because there's so much black in here, I didn't do mid-tones because this was meant to be a black and white. So now I'm kind of... I have 2 panel blocks still from FF and Vacation, but I don't want to use them willy-billy now. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Just hang on to them. Planning on building up a set of them, but staying at 2 for now. Yeah, like I want to do some more complex sketches, and that's why I'm like buying up. How many did I get back to redo? Less than 20, more than 10. I mean, it's fun though, you know, it's like basically like doing a jam sketch with myself, you know, like, oh, let's see how I can improve on 2020 Victor. Right. I can tell you 2020 Victor would not be doing these colors as loose as I am right now. But I think that just comes from confidence. You know, I'm much more confident about what I'm doing with this piece. See, I'm kind of going for, what do you call it? A painting vibe without painting. So, like, just hit it, you know? All right. Let me see what this gray looks like. All right, still playing with this idea. All right, now let's do some black. Some black over here. All right. A gold border would be cool. I can tell you didn't really think about that, but maybe. You know, I'm throwing in some green now just because I'm going for earthy tones. Now I'm going to do some lines on this guy. Yeah, I think this is an example of me just like redoing the whole card basically. Hey, look, some stupid spam bot is trying to jump in here and post spam. Nice try, spam bot. Oh, good. So I'm adding some ochre here. It's like a dark yellow more than a gold. I'm just seeing how it would look. Yeah, alcohol, and now I'm on using a paint marker. So yeah, if I go over it enough times, it looks like gold. Oh, thanks, guys. Alright, zoom out over here. And there we go. I think that's done. What do you guys think? Oh, thanks, Gun Barrel. Boom. Yeah, it looks painty. I mean, like, do I have a... Oh, let me try this, actually. Yeah, I think this might work, actually. Let's try to get this without the light there. All right, what do you guys think about that? Yeah. Dude, they're really worth it because they go over black really easily. What do I do with these? I sell them. So somebody already bought this one, so yeah, there it is. I think that was a kind of a big improvement on the original. I mean, if you go back on the stream, you know, the original was really good. I mean, realistically, I could go in and add some shadows around these dots. But, you know, I think I'm going to leave it because that leaves something of the original there. I do like that gold border, the ochre border around the black. I might do that again on something else. Yeah, so far this is my favorite of the recolorings. And we did this one earlier, which, yeah, I could go to town more on some of these. Then I think there was the rocket pop from last time. This is the one we did on Tuesday. So they're going from like pop art to like this one, which is I think a much cooler piece, I think. I think it helps when you're in the mood to do something, you know? Alright, let's see if there's any other ones I want to work on today. So this one's going to be interesting because there's a lot of shading on it. So I think I have an idea for this, but I'm going to wait on that one. I am going to do like a Basil Go-Go's type coloring job on this one, I know. There's a couple of these I'm probably going to have to like paint a little bit on, just like that one, to get what I want out of them. Alright, let's see if you guys can help me out. This one, I think, is from Tourist Trap. I'm sure this is one of the horrible ones. So I gotta remember which one that is. This one, there's probably not a ton I'm gonna be able to do on it. So I'm gonna have to do like an interesting paint job on it. Same with this Myers. He's gonna have interesting shading. I think this is going to be the toughest one to make interesting. Because I don't even remember what character this is. Like, I do, but I also don't. So if you guys know the name of this character, help me out on him. The thing I think is interesting, this is going to be an interesting challenge, is there's more than one Tommy Tomb. Oh, Mad Donna, that's right. So these are gonna have to look a lot different to me, because I mean I could have just phone them in and make them do the same, but they have different faces, so I can make them do different things. Like this one, I could like do the full hieroglyphics background or something, but then this one I could just do cool coloring on. And this is like the girl from The Ring. I'm like 99% sure of that. And this is Dude from The Hills Have Eyes. And I'm pretty sure this is Vincent Price from House of Wax, but I'm sure he's another horrible one. This one is cool because I could do like a whatchamacallit, clay facey type thing. What's funny is this one is actually a lot like my regular art style. I must have just been like feeling like it's like I'm just gonna do something interesting for this one. But this is $2018. This is the oldest one I'm thinking out of all the other ones are from the same set, I think. Except for this one, which is 2020, I think. So yeah, these are all from the same set. Which I must have done this entire set in black and white. Honestly, like right now, like I'll do personal sketches. Yeah, I did all of late for school in black and white because we had such a short time frame, and usually I like doing sketches in color because I just enjoy color more. That's my vibe. Um, what are the starting prices for a sketch run? Like an official sketch, like I mean, I don't like my cheapest I'll do is like 200 for an official sketch. Um Usually like 250. 200 is what I've been doing lately cuz I've been feeling like, you know, crazy like I need 250, but that's what sketches are going for now. You know, there's some people who all they do is draw atom bombs all day long and make like 3 or 400 bucks on that shit, you know? Which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Some people really enjoy Atom Bomb. There's some times where like I like you know when I used to just like, hey, I got officials and someone will buy all of them. All they want are Atom Bombs. And you know we're artists, man. You know we gotta pay our bills. This is my job. You know, like I don't like have a day job doing something else. You know, it's just being a creative is my job. When I don't do this, I'm doing events and making screen printed posters of my art to sell at that stuff or, you know, other stuff like that. So, you know, it's cool because I'm trying to grow that aspect of what I do, you know. But yeah, that's why I'm like struggling with whether I should just like, you know, pre-draw a bunch of stuff. But that's why I got a bunch of sketch covers so I could do a bunch of like cool stuff with interesting characters. And usually when I do stuff with GPK, I just kind of draw the shit I want to draw anyway. Like I'll make up my own concepts. I do like to mix it up. I'm glad they do new versions of him all the time. Yeah, me too. Yeah, you know, like even this one was fun to draw because I could never justify doing him on a trifold except for this one because I felt like it was big enough, you know? And honestly, this one looks much better in color now, so. This is rad though because I feel like this was always meant to be this way, you know? So I'm kind of glad dude brought her back to me so I could make it the way I wanted it to be made, you know. Yeah, I've done like most versions of him. I've even done the blimp, you know. If you leave me alone with a drawing and a thing for too long, I'll just keep tweaking on it. All right, cool, man. I'll see you later. But yeah, feel like this was a good use of a trifold. And thanks to you guys for the idea about the gold border, because I think that was cool. All right, man, I got those done really quick. I'm trying to decide if I want to draw another one. Yeah, maybe I'll draw this one. All right, this is from, what is this, Late to School. All right, let's do some interesting colors on this one. So I'm going to try to do a basil go. Man, I didn't even color the border on this guy. Like, dude, I must have been on a hurry on this set. You guys know I always color the border on these cards, you know? So it's weird that I didn't do that on these. I must have been in a rush. I know there was one set that if you go back, literally I'm finishing it on, you know, on the live stream, and like my hand was hurting so bad. It was like, ugh, another stupid bot. It was just like a war to get through it. I mean, that shit happens, guys. You know, sometimes, you know, if you have a short deadline, you know, you just try to power through it. And I don't do energy drinks, you know. I'm just like, you know, try to get adrenaline to get me through stuff. And if you're wondering, like, why are you using such weird colors, Victor? Just you know, look up Basil Gogos. This is kind of like the way he colors things. I did a whole set in this kind of like weird coloring style, you know. I enjoy it. So this one's also going to be painty. Let me actually tilt this. Or, yeah, I'll just do that instead. All right. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Gonna get some greens. Sorry for the jostle. Yeah. It's just kind of like it's gonna be Universal Monster style. That set, the Super 7 set that I'm trying to remember who painted it. It might have been Simcoe. That it's all Universal Monsters. That's like my favorite like modern GPK set. It's so good. I wish there had been more cards in it. I wish they would do a part 2. I wish I could get in on it. I got to start painting more. Yeah, we're not allowed to, you know, because it was a crossover. All right, I'm gonna start throwing in some orange here so you guys can see like the breakup in color, because sometimes it doesn't show up on the camera as well as I would like. But we are using an iPhone 13 Pro Max here, so hopefully you're getting a good look at the process here. All right, doing some orange here, l'orange. They reissued that set like 3 times if I remember right, just with different color packs. I think once they realized they could just like do that, then they didn't need to do more art. I'm pretty sure the only reason they went with Super 7 is because Super 7 had the license for Universal Monsters already. Kind of like what NECA's doing with the Ninja Turtles and the Universal Monsters. They have both licenses already, so like why not? All right, we're gonna do a really light green now. It's called celery. It blends into the yellow really well. All right, we got to start throwing in some red in here now. Thankfully, I did the lines really clean on this one, so it lends itself to this really easily. Alright, and then we're gonna do like a purple on the side of his face over here. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back on there. Sorry, guys. Alright. Thanks, guys. Alright, now we're throwing some blue because I think that's going to tie everything together here. This blue on the purple makes it a darker purple, so I don't really need to do gray there. No, thanks, guys. Hey, how's it going, man? Alright. You guys liking these colors? Alright, now let's see what color should we do the background here. Alright. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm gonna give him a dead Ted Moon. Let me try a red border and see how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't like the blood splatter borders. I know some of you guys do, but I'm not a big fan of them. Let me try something here, though. Might do an inner border. I know Bookworms has a blood splatter subset this time, too. Alright, so we got red. That's part of what I'm going to do. Part of it. Alright. Let's try this out. Wish me luck. Because I'm eyeballing this shit. You know, it's harder when you're eyeballing it. But I think this will be cool. There's going to be one more level to this, so hang on tight. And thankfully, this is good stock, so it shouldn't bleed. I mean, it bled over there, but that bleed right there, I'm going to address that in a minute. Alright. I gotta let this dry for a second. But there's gonna be one more level to it. So what can I do while it's drying? Let's try this. Oh yeah, I see it. Good eye. Whoop. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's the point. You gotta have some like little pops. There we go. What do you guys think of this one? I think that came out pretty damn good. Yeah, sometimes you gotta have fun with these. That's not too bad. It's you know, the gold inner border definitely works. And then there's this guy. So yeah, we're 4 into this project now. Alright, there's a chance I might go live tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a dealer's choice if anyone's interested. Maybe I'll do like 25 plus shipping, whatever. I think it might be a good time to do that because this is the kind of style I'm feeling doing that. So if you want to get a really good piece for a cheap price, tomorrow might be the day to tune in. All right. Either way, I'm just going to have fun with it. So, but I'm going to finish up the stream. I think this was a good piece to finish it up with. It's just fun because literally I didn't even know where I was going to go with this one. I was just like laying down colors and seeing what might work. And I think the shading came out really good. Yeah, dude, this Nasty Nick is pretty damn epic. I think this might be one of the best Nasty Nicks I've colored so far. To think it started off as being like, you know, I want to do one like this and then lay the inks down last because I think it would come out really dope. Oh yeah, no problem, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I think, all right, let's do the count now. How many do I have left to do? I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have like 9 left. So that's not too bad. I think that's a fun little thing there. All right. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to work on some other stuffs. But yeah, if I'm not on tomorrow, I will be back on Tuesday because we're definitely going to do the Tuesday, Thursday, schedule again. And any streams I do besides that are bonus. And yeah, there's going to be more. There's going to be more San Diego Con videos and stuff. So there'll be content on the channel through the rest of the week. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.